morning and yes, coming over. You want me to hold you? Here. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so excited that you are here. You happy? I'm sipping on my warm lemon water. I do this every single morning before food or coffee or anything. I do lemon juice with a dash of cayenne pepper for like a little metabolic boost, and then I enjoy it warm. What would you like? Every morning I start off by going out for a walk or a run, and then I come home, make a lemon water, and then I make breakfast and we start getting ready for the day. So it's a quick morning routine, sort of. Yeah. So I'm sipping on this and then I'm gonna make a smoothie, and it is fall time. So I'm gonna make it's an apple crisp smoothie, and I started making this last fall and it was so good. I was really into like eating oats because I was heavy into nursing. I'm still nursing, but I was really trying to up my milk supply. At this point, I'm not trying to up my milk supply, but of course I want to keep the milk supply healthy and whatnot. So I started making this last year and then I forgot about it. And then I made it the other day and it was so good that I figure I'll make it today because I'm kind of craving something like that. It doesn't have like vegetables in it or anything, so it's not like a green smoothie. It's just really flavorful, and it does have cinnamon in it, which is amazing for your metabolism as well as helping to promote a healthy blood sugar balance. So we're gonna make that. I will show you how I make it. Also, the flowers we got last week at Trader Joe's in my last vlog, they're still going strong. They're not super happy. I was talking about how I bought flowers at the farmer's market, and I love going to the Gilbert Farmer's Market to go to a certain farm stand where they have fresh cut flowers, and they last like a good 2 weeks. Like I made the flowers that I got last like a little bit longer than 2 weeks, but they really do last, like healthy, fresh flowers. And I feel like these don't last as long. Still cheaper, but you know, they don't last as long. Anyway, let's make our morning smoothie. You wanna help me make a smoothie? Yeah? Okay, come help me. Okay, so it is a super easy recipe. Normally, I make my own milk for my smoothie. Like I'll make my own almond or cashew milk. I just like it a little creamy, but I'm using this 3 Trees vanilla bean almond milk. Just a few simple ingredients, just water, almonds, vanilla extract, and vanilla beans. And then I'm going to put some ice in. Okay, I'm going to add some protein powder. I will link the protein powder and any other like supplement type of things in the description below, but I just do a scoop of pea protein. I like a good organic, just plain pea protein, nothing else included. It just, I don't know, I feel better than having one made with like a bunch of things, and a lot of them do have fillers in them, so just a little buyer beware. And then I'm gonna add in some pumpkin seeds. Just a little bit. It has good magnesium benefits in there. And then I'm going to do some cinnamon, a few dashes. It is an apple crisp smoothie, so don't be afraid to use a little bit more cinnamon. Got these dates at the farmer's market. I love going to the farmer's market for produce, but I got these dates from the farmer's market. Not these ones, but a couple weeks ago I did. And they were like so good. They were like juicy almost. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. They were like soft, and we're gonna have a smoothie. I left the pantry open and now he wants applesauce. Okay. Mom. Yes. And a little bit, okay? That's for snack time. Okay, we're gonna put some chia seeds in. Chia seeds are a great source of protein as well as healthy fats. I love adding them into every single one of my smoothies. Like I probably will never make a smoothie without chia seeds unless I've like run out. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. I did pumpkin seeds and chia seeds for my seeds, but you can add in flaxseed, which kind of gives it like a little bit more of a cinnamony flavor. Really good. All right, we're gonna put a scoop of this in, okay? And then I'm gonna do some probiotic yogurt in here. Just a little bit. This is the probiotic yogurt that I use from Coconut Cult. It's a ceremonial grade, so only like 1 to 2 teaspoons a day, but it has really good digestive benefits in it. If you were going to use more yogurt, if you wanted it to be even more creamy, I would definitely use one that's just like a regular coconut milk yogurt. So I'm just gonna slice up this apple, and then I don't use like the full apple. The other half I'll save and I'll add to like a harvest bowl for lunch. That would be a good idea. So we are going to add these apple slices right in there. Mornings are like the most hectic time. Like if I try to get anything done like this before like 10 a.m., I just feel like it's just a little crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do a little flaxseed. Here. We're gonna do a little flaxseed. And now our smoothie is good to go. I may add more ice depending on how thick it is. Depends. But that's it, and it is delicious. So let me blend this up, and then yeah. I literally started blending and then I realized I forgot to add oats. That's like the most important ingredient in apple crisp besides the apples. And it's the most important, one of the most important ingredients in the smoothie. So let's add some in. I'm gonna do like a 1/3 cup of oats. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that I almost blended that up. Like it needs like that oaty flavor, and also like the fiber also is so good for you. So you gotta make sure you add in some oats. These are the oats that I use. These are certified gluten-free and they are organic, which is really important if you're shopping for oats. Okay, now we're gonna blend this up. Are you so excited for smoothie? He's already had a pouch from Once Upon a Farm, and he's already had some banana pumpkin bread. And now he's so excited over this smoothie. So here it is. Color, kind of boring, but you know what? It tastes amazing. Okay, it's really thick. Okay. I thought I could get away with pouring that, but I did add extra ice. With smoothies like this, where you're not using frozen fruit, you really do need like a good amount of ice to make it cold and thick. I don't really like a super thin smoothie. And especially if you don't add a lot of ice, it can almost be like room temperature, and like who wants a room temperature smoothie? It's just, you want it like ice cold. So here it is. Delicious. And I am gonna enjoy this, and so is Gavin. And then I will see you soon. Check on our garden. What do we have? So we're growing some broccoli here, and then we have some kale growing that is doing really well. And then we're growing butternut squash. This is my first time gardening ever, and I'm learning a lot of lessons. Like, I should not have grown 3 sets of butternut squash, especially so close together and in such a small bed. So learning lessons, but the broccoli's looking good, and then the kale's looking good. This one was covered by the butternut squash leaves, so it's not growing as fast, but this one should make it really well. You can see one here. That one is growing, and then we have like a few other ones. There is a bigger one. We have some buckets here. I don't have a full garden going because we're doing a lot of work to the backyard, and eventually we'll have a nice big garden bed, but for now this is what we're working with. So we have some cilantro here. I'm trying to grow more kale in this bed. Gavin literally like dropped a bunch of kale seeds, so I have kale growing everywhere. And then we have our basil plant that's doing amazing. And then we have some bell pepper. I don't know if I planted it too late. I just kind of took a bell pepper that we had and took some seeds from it and just planted them just to see what would happen, and it's growing. And then we have some bougainvillea. This is gonna go in our front yard. I planted some bougainvillea already. And so we're working on making this backyard like a little oasis. So we've got a lemon tree. We haven't planted it yet. It's gonna actually go where this garden bed is eventually, once we take it out. But I grew some sunflowers and they're starting to burst. Is that your sunflower? Sunflower! Yeah! Is that an airplane? Airplane! Yay! Come here. Okay, it is lunchtime and I am about to make a autumn harvest bowl. I have some leftover squash, sweet potato, and carrots from this week. I'm gonna heat that up in the oven. And then I have some quinoa. I'm gonna do celery, the leftover apple from this morning. And then I'm gonna make a little tahini apple cider vinegar vinaigrette. It would be really delicious. So let's make that. I talked in my last video about meal prep, and honestly, it has changed my life since starting to meal prep or adding in meal prep to my routine. Like, I'm able to put together a healthy meal so much easier and faster. And if you haven't seen my meal prep guide, I definitely recommend checking it out. I'll post it I will put the link in the description below so you can check it out, but it'll help you build a meal prepping routine. And there's like a ton of healthy recipes. There's like over 50 recipes that are all meal prep friendly. So I'm kind of eyeballing the dressing. I feel like I do that a lot just because I save time, and also because I feel like after you get used to making something so many times, like, you don't have to take out the measuring cup or measuring spoons every time. It just comes with practice. But so I'm gonna do a few tablespoons of organic tahini. Tahini is literally ground sesame seeds, and it has so many amazing benefits. It's packed with calcium. So if you are someone that is plant-based or dairy-free, you might be lacking in calcium. So things like tahini or sesame seeds in general, or even like tofu is really high in calcium. So that's really important. And also if you are pregnant, it's really important to get a lot of calcium in. So tahini is a good way. It also makes your dressings nice and creamy. So I'm gonna do a little bit of salt. And then I'm doing apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has so many benefits, like skin health benefits and also digestive benefits. It also can help to balance your blood sugar. I feel like we've been talking about that quite a bit today, huh? I don't think I'm gonna do lemon. I always do lemon, but we'll see. We will see. And then I'm adding in some avocado oil, which is a great source of healthy fats. And it's nice and mild. So if you want to make homemade dressing, sometimes like olive oil can give it, like an olive oily taste. And I feel like that's not really for everyone. Avocado oil It's a great oil that you can use in your dressings that won't get like hard in the fridge. And it has a very mild flavor, so it doesn't take over your dressings too much. Let's taste it. Okay, that's perfect. Very heavy on the tahini, but we like it. All right, this is looking really, really good. I'm gonna add some herbs. This is a very packed bowl. There is zero chance that I finish all of this. I heated up like way too many of the roasted veggies from last night. So last night we had these roasted veggies and then we had tofu with them, and I think that was it. And it was really good. We do tree bakes all the time, and they make the perfect addition to a salad the next day as long as you heat it up. And if you saw my last video, you saw my tip to add warm ingredients to your bowls, and it just makes them like way tastier, I promise. Okay, now we're gonna pour our dressing on. And before, I should probably show you. So we have celery, quinoa and brown rice, green leaf lettuce, and then we have some Honeycrisp apples from our leftover smoothie in the morning, and then our leftover tree bake from last night. And then now I'm going to pour on the apple cider vinegar, tahini vinaigrette, and voila. Oh, I also added cilantro. Really good for detoxification. So I'm going to go enjoy this, and I will see you later. You laughing at me? Gavin just woke up from nap time. I haven't got like a good over 2 hour nap from him in quite a few days, and I think it's because I was putting him down for his nap like way too late. When I first transitioned him to like 1 nap a day, I transitioned him to 1 o'clock. Like I just held him off till 1 o'clock, and it seemed to work. But he like, I guess like, I don't really know. I don't remember if he did like a full nap since the beginning of that, like 2 to 2.5 hours. But lately he just hasn't been doing that. And I noticed that when I put him down a little bit earlier, he does sleep through till like, you know, like almost like 3 o'clock. So I put him down like 30 minutes earlier today, and that seemed to work. So we'll see. I'm gonna stick to that, and let's hope that it works, because I love, love, love being a mom, but sometimes like you need a break. I don't need like a day break or anything. I just need like an hour or two to get some work done, but then also like I need some time to myself. So like I'm a work from home mom, and during like that nap time, it's really important for me to be able to work. And lately I haven't been able to get like a good workout. Not a good workout. I haven't been able to get in like a good work session, like a full work session. And then also on top of that, I need like some time during the week to like relax and have some time to myself. So I'm really happy that I got that in today. So I got some work done. I created this like 30-day healthy habit guide that I will post the link to below, because by the time this vlog comes out, it will be out. So I'll definitely talk more about it in the next vlog, but basically it's a program. It's a 4-week guided program to help you create healthier habits, and there's journals in there. There are habit trackers for every single week and beyond the weeks for you to use like after the program's over. There's also like a weekly reset plan in there. So it's really amazing. And there's also a lot of guided info for each week. So I break down nutrition, fitness, self-care, and like morning and night routine. So that way you can start reaching your health and wellness goals. Anything you want to add? So anyway, I'll post that link below, and then now we're doing snack time. You're so cute. Hi. And now we're gonna go to Home Depot. We're gonna go to the nursery there. So I was telling you about the backyard. Basically, we are redoing like a lot of it. We're keeping like the patio area the way that it is, but we are basically going to be like doing over the backyard. So in hopefully 6 months, things will be a lot different back there. Right now, like it's okay. It's like, it's just a little messy. They had a lot of stuff, the people that were here before us. We got rid of a lot of that stuff. So there is room to like play and run around, and we have the garden and everything, but we definitely want like nice grass areas for, you know, our kids to run around and play. And we just want it to be like a really chill, cozy vibe out there. And right now it's a little, the energy level is just, it's not great. It's very chaotic. There's lots of rocks everywhere and it's just very messy. And it just seems like the people before us, they just like kind of planted like a bunch of things. They did a lot of DIY, like funky setups, and like we just have a lot of work to do. We do want to create some privacy back there too, so I'm going to look for some bushes that grow pretty tall to create more privacy, and maybe like some trees or whatnot. I know that they take a long time, like years, to grow like full height, so I'm hoping that if I can just buy them now and just, you know, give them a little TLC, that they will, you know, grow. So by the time we like plant them in their places, they will be pretty grown, so that way the backyard will look really good. That was a very successful trip to Home Depot. Got some Cape honeysuckles. We have some in the front yard, 2 of them, and I do like them. They definitely give a lot of privacy for the backyard, so I have some good ideas on where to put them, but that will be like another vlog. Maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna make dinner. We're gonna do like a saute with some Siete almond flour wraps. These are the wraps here. We love them. Hopefully they thaw out in enough time. If you saw my last vlog, you saw that I went to Trader Joe's. I got the frozen brown rice, which actually comes in handy. And then I got the frozen broccoli. So I'm gonna do those along with some black beans, some red onion, not red onion, I have yellow onion. I have one left over in the fridge, and then some bell pepper, and that should be like an easy dinner. And then I'm gonna do baked tofu on the side. I was really looking forward to doing the tofu, but I don't know what happened. I think after we brought it home, like one of the bags, I think something punctured a hole in it, so that was no good. So to up the protein a little bit, I am doing black beans, but I'm going to add in some quinoa like we had earlier. So it will still be protein packed. We just won't have any crispy tofu, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. We're gonna do what we can. So the good news tonight is that I only have 2 veggies to chop, and then just some frozen stuff and pre-made quinoa, pretty easy. Oops. Okay, so we have our veggie saute here. I added some paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, and salt, and then I'm gonna squeeze a full lime on top. It really looks so good. And then I did some quinoa and brown rice. I added a little garlic powder, salt, some paprika, oops. And then I also added some nutritional yeast for a little extra B vitamins and a little cheesy flavor. Okay, here is dinner. We have the quinoa and brown rice, avocado, the saute, and then I added some cilantro, and then I also added this yellowbird sriracha. I showed it in my last vlog. It's organic and the ingredients are on point. I almost forgot the tortilla. I just heated it up in the oven, but it thawed out just in time. I don't know why, but it takes so long to get the kitchen cleaned at night. Like I need a better routine during the day of like cleaning up as I go. I feel like once like I finish like doing something in the kitchen, I just like want to run away from it because I'm like, I don't know. I just don't like spending that much time in the kitchen. Anyway, I'm about to shower. It's been a long night and I'm so ready to get in my jammies and just get cozy. I still gotta clean the playroom and do like a couple work things, I feel like. But it's been a fun day hanging out with you, and I will see you next time. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed this one, and also subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time.